Hi all, welcome to Public Cloud Design Tips and Tricks. As a part of Azure Monitoring and a continuation of our previous session, Azure Monitoring, today we'll be covering a little bit deep diving into Azure Monitoring again. So the problem statement is same, how to maximize the availability and performance of the application and services running in an enterprise. Now, to reiterate again, Azure Monitor is an unified monitoring solution that deals with collecting, analyzing, and responding to an event of monitoring data, both for on-premise and on-premise and cloud environment. Okay, so that is what is Azure monitoring is. And now let's discuss about Azure monitoring data collection. So Azure monitoring data collection always deals with the source data and how it happens through different application tiers actually. So if you can see the diagram, there are three tiers normally, and it starts with the data sources from applications, infrastructure, Azure platform, and custom sources. It collects data and then it lands into Azure Monitor, and within Azure Monitor, it again divided into two building blocks. So data platform consists of matrices, logs, traces, changes. We'll be discussing later, and the consumption services from where this monitoring data gets consumed actually. Those are different Azure services that also we will discuss later. Now, a little bit about the monitoring data collection mechanism. So these are various methods that help to collect Azure monitoring data, and those are all application instrumentation agents, data collection rules, diagnostic settings, and REST API. So application instrumentation is auto instrumentation's agent and application insight agents that runs within the applications, and that helps you to monitor uh, monitor the data basically. Now coming to agents, these are especially made for virtual machines, and these are the processes that runs in guest operating system and will help you to collect data from that guest operating system, and this is applicable to both cloud and non-cloud virtual machines. Now, data collections rules, it defines rules for monitoring metadata, and it also helps you to transform those data and and provide the data into a specific destination or push the data into a specific destination. What is diagnostic setting? So diagnostic setting is a configuration mechanism to push your log data into a destination. Okay, so resource log and activity log can be captured and stored. So basically, when you are dealing with an applications or creating an infrastructure, you can always configure your uh, destination in diagnostic settings to push your log basically. And REST API, it uses log ingestion API to push log data, and custom matrices API can be used to send matrices. Coming to Azure Monitoring Data Platform, again, there are four blocks here: Azure Monitor Matrices, Azure Monitor Logs, Traces, and Changes. So, what is Azure Monitor Matrices? Is an aspect of system health at a particular time. It represents a numerical value. It defined with a name, value, and timestamp, and it can be aggregated using various algorithms and rules, basically. Coming to Azure Monitor Logs, it is a this is structured or unstructured log data. It contains also a timestamp, and it gets route to log analytics workspace for further processing. Traces are nothing but the traverse path of request basically, both for components as well as services, and it instrumented application can provide the data. Okay, so the data can be stored in log analytics workspace for analysis. So the traces are nothing but a traverse analysis basically for a given request chain. What is changes? Changes are series of events in our application and resources. Change analysis in Azure Monitor provides the data. Now, coming to consumption techniques, the first and foremost techniques that can be used is Azure portal basically. So, the monitor section, when you log in into Azure portal for any resources or subscription or whatever it is, uh, you can always go to the left side panel, or the left side menu, and the monitor section uh, that enables a visual interface that gives the user access to the data collected to Azure resources, so that from there you can easily land into the monitor section. And this is the simplest way to access the tools inside the visualization in Azure monitoring. Okay, so this snapshot I have captured from Microsoft again. So this is the easiest way you can see the monitoring data. Now, coming to insights, that provides the visualization of custom monitoring experience with minimal configuration. Okay, so again, there are four ways you can have it: application insights, container insights, VM insights, and network insights based on your Azure services. Okay, so where application insights is normally used, it is used with web applications. Okay, so application insights monitors the basically monitors the web application data. It helps you to provide a detailed information of the application's availability, performance, and usage. Okay. Now coming to container insights. So container insights collects containers, logged, and matrices from controllers, nodes, and containers that are available in Kubernetes through the matrix API. So basically, we have different container services in Azure. One of the example is Azure Kubernetes service, where your containers runs, and within the container you have different controller nodes and other resources. So this container insight will provide you all the log informations within a container, basically container boundary. Coming to VM insights, it's specially for VMs, actually virtual machines, Windows and Linux VMs, and it analyzes or deals with the performance and health metrics of the Windows and Linux VMs, basically. Network insights always come with Azure Virtual Network, and it provides the network insights, a comprehensive and visual representation through topologies of health and matrices, okay, of the deployed network resources. So this is how you can get various insights in different applications and networks. Now coming to the visualization, how can visualize those monitoring data through dashboards, workbooks, Power BI, and Grafana. Okay, so what is a dashboard? Azure dashboards allow you to combine different kinds of data into a single pane in Azure portal. That is where you can visualize your log collections. What is workbook? Workbook is also a part of Azure monitoring, and it provides a flexible canvas for data analysis and creation of rich visual reports, basically. So using workbook you can create different kind of dashboards, matrix dashboard, and you can also create different query and query to fetch the data from different other resources within Azure, and then you can aggregate or whatever you want to do. So those functionality Azure workbooks can provide you. Now, Power BI is it's a business analytics service that provides different interactive visualization across various data sources, and it also helps you to analyze a different pattern of Azure monitoring data, basically. Okay. Now coming to Grafana, Grafana originally is an open platform, and that is now managed. That is now managed by Microsoft as a part of monitoring, actually. So all versions of Grafana include the Azure Monitor data source, plug, plugin into visualize your Azure Monitor metrics and logs. So you can also select Grafana based on your requirement. Okay, and that is available as a managed software. Uh, Coming to respond to the data, it always deals with proactively responding to a particular event. Okay, so that can be done with AIOps, Azure Monitor Alerts, and Autoscale. Okay, so AIOps, it can improve service quality and reliability by using machine learning. Okay, to process and automatically act on data you collect from application services and IT resources. So that is where AIOps will help you. Azure Monitor alerts, you can create various alerts based on the collected metrics within Azure Monitoring, and log alerts rules based on uh, based on your complex requirement across different data multiple from multiple sources. You can also create Azure monitor alerts. Okay. Now auto scale, you can set your rule based on your requirement within Azure Monitor. So it the rules can be created to automatically add resources or reduce resources for your requirement. Okay, so for example, let's say you can always create a threshold. Let's say if the CPU utilization is more than 80% within a virtual machine, you can automatically scale that VMs, or if it is less than 70%, you can detach a VM nodes as well. So that is where it comes. What is integrate now? So Azure Monitor can be integrated with the following Azure services to provide a better insight. So it can be integrated into Event Ops, Azure Storage, Logic Apps, Azure Functions, Azure DevOps, GitOps, and APIs. So these are the services where you can integrate the Azure monitoring with different other Azure services to get a better insight. If you want to know more about Azure monitoring, I have already followed this link, and you can also follow this link. I have created this slide using this link. Okay, so please have a look and have more deep dive into Azure monitoring. That's it for the day. Thank you and have a good day.